What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the ThreeZero DLX War for Cybertron Nemesis Prime. So this is actually a faithful recreation of Nemesis Prime from the cartoon on Netflix. And it doesn't transform, it's actually an action figure. We did look at the Optimus Prime from the War for Cybertron trilogy. Now we're looking at this one. It does have, mostly it's a repaint, but there are some changes and differences. So we're going to talk about what's different and kind of what's new. Let's take a quick 360 on this guy. You can see fully covered in paint. Everywhere you can see there is paint. You do have translucent glass here, but there is paint there for the red. You have the teal paint here on the arms and on the waist. And then up here you've got the translucent teal, which will show you the light up feature in a bit. Here are the sides. You do have the covers on the wheels, but the wheels do actually roll. You have these here, which I don't love. I wish you could actually take that off. Unfortunately, you can't. It's not a removable part. Here's the back. These wheels also move. It does have his backpack. So if you want it to be accurate, here's the front of the truck. You do need to put this on here. And now you have the fully accurate with the jetpack part on there. I prefer to display without it, but this is not my toy. This was sent to me by Mr. G. Tony. So he will probably either display it with it or probably maybe not even display it at all and keep it in the box, minted box. Who knows? It does have a really nice Tampo Decepticon logo there, and that does look good. The eyes are red, translucent. Unfortunately, they don't show up unless you turn on the lights. So let me just show you the light up feature. By the way, it doesn't just pull out like that. You do have to take this off. There is a screw there. I've left the screw out. So the screw goes right in there and it basically screws in right there. Now, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know why ThreeZero designed this with a screw, because in order to turn it on, you have to flip this switch right here, and you can see his eyes lit up. But that will light up the rest of the chest. So if you want to turn this off, you would never put the screw back in, because now I can't turn this off if I screw it in. And of course, that would kill the battery. So I don't understand the purpose of that screw. But there you go. There's a light up feature. Let's turn off some lights so you can see what it looks like. And there it is with the lights off. Really cool. So you get the chest lights up red, the eyes light up red. This is actually new. The teal light up fog lights there wasn't the same on the original Optimus. These didn't light up. So that's a nice addition. It really adds to the look and overall display factor for this figure. All right, before we take a look at the accessories, let's take a look at his articulation. So we'll start off with the head. The head is on a rotating joint on the neck. And you probably do want to put that screw in to prevent this from popping out. But the neck moves. The head is on a ball joint. You get every single direction you could possibly want. So side to side, up all the way, down all the way, pretty much any direction. The arms rotate all the way around on this joint. There's a shoulder joint here that goes up and down. You can also open up this. So that'll allow you to get this joint up, or you can take this joint and move that up. So he can get the arms way up. So that's cool. You have a rotation at the bicep. There's a lot of die cast in here. All of these joints and parts are die cast. It does feel really good. It feels very premium. You have is that double jointed? Yes, that is double jointed, but it gets you past 90 degrees, but it doesn't get you the full bend. Let me just make sure. Yeah, get you past 90 degrees. You have a wrist rotation. The hands aren't articulated, but you do get alternate hands. But these are on a ball joint, so you get pretty much every direction out of them, and they rotate. The other hands you do get these open jazz hand or expressive hands. They're all painted very nicely. They do mount on a ball joint. So you get those. You get the kind of reaching hands, like that. You get the gripping hands basically for holding the sword or the axe, whatever you want to do. And then finally you get the trigger finger hands, which I have actually mounted onto the gun. So let's put that on there. We'll take this one off and we'll put this one on. And you do kind of want to sort of twist that on. And there you go, there he is with the gun. All right, let's continue onwards. I just wanted to show you those hands while we're at it with the articulation. Your rotation at the waist. You have ab crunch here. It goes all the way down to there, a little bit back, and there's plenty of sculpted detail there so that as you bend it back and forth, it has a nice cover down, or a cover for the piece there. For the hips, you have a hip skirt here. There you go. So it kind of lifts up on a double joint there. The legs go up to there. You can drop the hips down, so you can get the hips way up, so you can get them kicking really high if you want to. Goes back to there, and then you can put that joint back up. Goes out to the side, all in friction, really nice tolerances, feels really good. Rotation at the thigh. Double jointed knee with a cover down piece and some little bit of automatic transformation there, but that's kind of a nice joint there. Put this back down. This is very tight, so you just want to be careful with that. The ankles have a tilt. Actually, they have a drop down piece, so if you drop this down, you get a little bit more. You get a rotation, you get a tilt, and you get back and forth, and you get a toe tilt. And is there a heel tilt? No, no heel tilt, but pretty much every direction you need out of this guy. So plenty of movement out of those ankles. As far as accessories go, you do get the blaster here. It's just done in a black. It's got some wash there, so it kind of looks worn. You can actually see he does have some wear on him as well. Some cracks and cuts, and I guess from battle damage. The glass is also battle damage here. You can see some cracks on that. He does have some scars here and there, which I think are different from the original. The original had some, but I don't think this many. So he's been through a lot more battle, it looks like, than the Optimus. So Nemesis has seen some harder times. You still get the shield here, and this is also weathered and done in this nice deco, black and silver with some dirt deco there. And this can go right on the arm here, kind of like that. You can also, if you pretend, if you don't have the shield on there, that the shield transforms into the axe. So this doesn't do it. It doesn't transform or anything. I just wanted to show you that's what that's for. And you can take the gripping hand here, so you get it in like that. So you can hold it. You can actually hold it wherever, but it doesn't matter. And you take off the wrist, get this on there, and there you go. He's got his axe, and he's ready to slice some Autobots. Now you also get this stand here. It's basically the same as the original. It says Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. Really nicely done. It looks really good. It feels very solid. This is a well done stand. You do have articulation on this, so you can take this and unlock it, and then this will go up and down, and then you can lock it in place. That's nice. This also goes upwards, and the lock's right here, so you can kind of get it to the spot you want, and it does lock in place. And then this right here is similar to what we got with the review we just did for the Flames toys, where you pull this out and you put it back in, but it feels a lot better, a lot more solid than the Flames toys one. Right? So you can just kind of get this in whatever position. This is going to go into his back here, so you do have to take off this panel right here. You can see there's a slot there. That's going to fit right into there, and he can hang out up here. But it seems to be working just fine now. So final thoughts on the ThreeZero DLX Nemesis Prime. Let's start with the positives. The paint looks amazing. They did a really good job. And it's just as good as the Optimus, but there's a little bit more detail in this one. What really adds to this figure and makes this one kind of more fun is the extra light here. That just adds another level of detail. I do like the teal throughout, and then the teal lights just, you know, it just adds that extra pop on your shelf. All the accessories are the same, so there's nothing new to say there. They're all good. They all work. They all pose well, and they all fit in the hands. All the hands work and look good. All the accessories are nice. They're the same accessories, but just again, they all look good. This is a premium scale and premium version of Optimus. Some people may not like the sculpt. So on the negative side, it is that Siege sculpt, unfortunately. So if you don't like the look of this, like the arms and the backpack and just the overall kind of sort of blocky, chunky look, then you might not like this figure, because it's not going to change your opinion on how he looks in the cartoon. He looks like how he looks. But that's really it. I don't have any other negatives. It works really well. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.